Sorcery. We get the word pharmakeia, and it works through drugs, alcohol, suggestive dancing, charms, and the ancient wearing of makeup. Makeup today is not a problem. In the ancient days, they wore it to symbolize the god or goddess that they were serving. So now, today, a lot of us wear it because it just makes us look better, makes us feel better. You're not necessarily worshiping another god. You're just painting the barn, that's all. And it just looks better. And that's all right. Got no problem with that. Because Ezekiel 16 said Yahweh dressed his woman. You go back and read that and see all the stuff he put on her. So we don't have any problem with that. But see, they did it because it gave a particular look that favored the god or goddess that they were worshiping. But see, now we just do it because that's just something that you're comfortable with. Fixing your hair, painting your face, I have no problem with that. But see, when I was growing up, if a woman had on makeup or she was Jezebel, and most of the time the old preachers called her Jezebel, and she was on her way to hell. That wasn't so. But then a lot of the old preachers were showing up trying to get with Jezebel. That's right. Because she was showing up turning them on. And he didn't want to turn anybody else on because he wanted it for himself. So now, then there's witchcraft. That works primarily through disobedience, which opens the door for intimidation, manipulation, and domination. Now, witchcraft is always involving intimidation, manipulation, and domination. Witchcraft is always putting you in a place, if anybody, I don't care if they're in the workplace, if they're trying to intimidate you, to back you up and corral you, that is witchcraft. If they're trying to manipulate you. Now, see, I know before I got saved, I operated in witchcraft because I was playing my game, and I wanted to make sure that nobody questioned me about my game. So I was saying what I wanted to say first to shut you down so you really couldn't question me. And I'd intimidate you, and I purposely would read the dictionary so I had a big enough vocabulary that I could talk folk down so you couldn't talk back to me because you didn't know what I said. Manipulation. We do it. We create arguments so that we can stop other folk from coming back at us. See, that's why I can't talk to you. You just don't listen. You see, you did that because you really got caught, and what you want to do is shut her down so she can't come back at you. That's witchcraft, son. And if you are just having a headache because you're mad with him and telling him he can't get next to you, that's witchcraft. Both of y'all sleeping next to a witch and a warlock. That's right. That's right. You need to get yourself together. I don't feel like it. Well, you know about twice a week he wants to do that. Quit putting yourself in a position the way you can. You know that's what he wants. Go on, rest yourself up, eat the right foods, and do what you need to do. Quit. And then you're going to purposely stay on the computer another 2 hours, knowing that he's in there waiting on you. And then come here talking about, I'm tired. I know you tired. I told you get off that cotton-picking computer. Now, if you're up there looking at me, that's one thing. But here's the real deal. Come in the bedroom. You see, that's witchcraft. You playing games. You need to quit. Your mind ain't right with that stuff. See, y'all don't want to hear how deep this stuff is, but this stuff is real, and y'all need to get real and live right and do what is right. But we play these games and act just like, oh, well, God understands. The Lord knows I'm tired. You know he's horny. You know he's struggling. Now, see, I can go for a little while, but the brain gets funny when I have to go too long. That's right. Stuff ain't working right. All kinds of things start looking good. I ain't never been attracted to her. All of a sudden, she's looking different. So you got to deal with that stuff. That is this stuff called testosterone in that male brain. And if he doesn't get it off, he will be thinking and doing stuff that he ought not be doing. I ain't got time to go into how you all hurt each other sexually with witchcraft. That's right. You can shut each other down. You make hormones and chemicals move. You see, know this, ladies. The same hormone, testosterone, that gives him his sex drive also creates his anger. It's the same hormone. So when he is excited and you say no, it shifts right over to anger. Now he's mad. And you can, listen, ladies, you are absolutely the most marvelous thing on the planet for the male. You can calm the savage beast. It ain't music, it's you. When I am in that mode, I ain't studying the Temptations, Barry White, I ain't studying Marvin Gaye, I ain't studying nothing but you. And here we are, have no concept of the reality of how we're made. And we let that witchcraft work in us, and it messes up too much stuff. And you need to get that stuff straightened out. And see, even if you have to make an appointment, sweetheart, I need to see you tonight. And when you made the appointment, then she can prepare. Because I know sometimes she don't want to, sometimes, maybe once in a million, a man may not want to. That's right. Maybe one in a million. Because all we got to do is see. All we got to do is look. See, your body is awesome, ladies. It's awesome. And it's made for us. And when we see you, something happens. Let me move on.